Thank you. You guys are giving me way too much credit. I love to do this because it's realistically the only time in my entire life that when girls are laughing at me, it's okay. The night's still going well. But seriously, I have a lot of different methods I've tried over the years to try to meet girls because it's hard. One of them I tried for a while was I would go to parties, kind of be aloof, sit in the corner, big mysterious guy. The only other people I really met were other quiet kids. The conversation was terrible. I tried being the jock, but I bruised too easily. I tried being the sensitive guy, but turns out when you're the sensitive guy, girls only want to be just friends. Ladies, we don't want to be just friends. We like more than friends. You won't have any of that. Just friends is useless to us. It's like the sweater you get at Christmas time from Aunt Jemima. Yeah, that's the syrup lady. I know. That's the best name I could come up with. And I finally found a method that works, though. It's not girls with no standards. It's plan B. No, the method I'm using now, it's pity. Yeah, not a big surprise. Skinny, broke Dutch boy using pity to try to appeal to girls. No, but I like it because it's all about lowering expectations. Because, you get them far enough down, eventually you'll find your niche. That's what I hope, because I haven't quite found mine yet. But, so I'm single. That wouldn't really bug me near as much as it does, except for that when I was younger, my mom would, come, she'd have me and bring me over, and she'd be like, Corey, sweetie, you're going to grow up to be the most handsomest boy ever, and all the girls will like you. I've learned something recently about my mother. She's an evil, evil liar. And dating's tough enough without, lies being spread from youth. Picture it from our perspective, ladies. We show up at your house. We have to meet the parents, which is always awkward because Dad's cleaning the shotgun. And he looks like he knows how to put it back together pretty quick. So assuming you survive that, you get the girl, you walk down to the car, and then you just stand there. She's looking at you, you're looking at her, and then you look at the car, and then you have a little thought pop in your head. That door's got to get open. So, what do? Do you open the door for the girl? Because if you do, it means you're saying that she's too weak and can't do it herself, which is wrong. But if you don't, you're not treating her like the princess that she is, which is, funny enough, also wrong. Guys, take note. I figured out the solution. You open the door for her, and then when she looks at you, what, so you don't think I can do it for myself? Maybe that's why I'm single. That's what girls sound like in my head. So you don't think I can do it for myself? This is what you say to them. No, I don't think you should have to. Yeah, nice, right? Yeah. I like that. You know why it works, though? Is because girls don't think they should have to do anything. Before you kill me, and start throwing things, just let me explain something. Girls don't think they should have to do anything, yet they still do things. They're responsible. They're organized. They communicate. They get the job done. Guys don't do anything. Let me illustrate. Girls, you know how we scratch ourselves? It's not because we're oblivious or because we're rude. It's because we finally figured out how to do something and just want to show off. But, so assuming you survive the door trap, you take her to the restaurant, and there you face the double door trap because all restaurants hate you and have two doors. So you kind of get in there, you try to time it, You open the one door, shove her in, hold her back, swing on the other one, slide in, time. Everyone looks like a moron because you look like you just finished the rodeo. So then you bring her to the table, and this is where the subtle part of the night goes. And ladies, we're terrible at subtle. You're looking at the menu thinking, filet mignon looks nice. We're thinking, yeah, so does the chicken with nothing on it. And we're going to down that with a nice glass of nature's finest because they don't charge for that. But and what makes it harder is that girls communicate on a whole different level than guys. Like you can do that breathless word, kind of thing. We hate that because it's like wind talkers. No guy has decoded that successfully. And it's so effective. I was at a party, standing there in the middle of the room. There's girl there, 35 feet between them. And I know they're not missing anything in the conversation because one of them points at me and they both burst out laughing. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but wind-talking girls can crush your self-worth. You know, the only thing that guys have that's even close is that if you leave us alone long enough with each other, we will eventually degenerate into monosyllabic grunting. But between that and the scratching ourselves, we're basically turning into gorillas. There's something else, but we're figuring things out. We're learning a few things at work. For instance, I want to tell you ladies this so you know to look out for it, because I think about 60 to 80% of college relationships start with this. I call it the 3 M's of dating. First M, guy asks you if you want to see a movie. You know, why not? Everyone likes movies, and you don't know any better. You know, so about halfway through the movie, the action's exciting, Brad Pitt's still cute, and he asks you another simple question, but it's the second M. Do you want a massage? And of course you say yes. I mean, they feel nice, you're stressed out, and you don't know any better. Well, I bet you can figure out what that next M's gonna be. There are a lot of different words for it, you know. Make out, mac, make the deal, move on up, move in for the kill, kiss. That doesn't start with an M. It's hard, there are a lot of words. But that's not even our most effective thing that we've got going on. What we have now used and perverted is Facebook. Guys, we make fun of girls for using Facebook all the time, but we depend upon it like it's our lifeblood. Like, here, let me illustrate this for you. Ladies, have you ever met a guy? He's been really charming, engaging, friendly, interested in you. But then the next time you see him, not so interested, kind of cold even. It's because he friended you on Facebook and did what we call Facebook recon. He found out that you and Tom Grady are in a relationship. Bad news bears. We just give up the fight there. Girls do something similar. They don't check their relationship status because, frankly, they can take care of that little problem. It's just a question of whether or not it's worth the effort. So they'll check out the activities and the interests, but I figured this out, so I've used it for my own good. Well, considering I'm single, not so good, but you know, whatever. So if you check out my interests and activities because you friend me, because you think I'm funny, because that's how this night is going to go, you're going to find that my interests include mountain biking, reading poetry, cooking, ballroom dancing, reading to the poor and blind, and defending truth and justice from threats around the world. But it gets better. My favorite movie, The Notebook. So I'm still single. And I'm getting a little more single as I'm on stage here, I'm kind of telling. So I think it's Facebook official. I'm lonely. But, you know, ladies, ultimately we do all this kind of things because we're trying to impress you. And it's hard because we're morons. and you make us morons. I mean, it's a little gift you have. And not that I think girls and guys are naturally any smarter than one another. I mean, sure, Jessica Simpson isn't exactly fighting the good fight there for you ladies. But guys, our perfect day is sleeping and video games. And studies show that the brain activity required for a video game is less than sleep itself. So on our perfect day, the most intellectually stimulating thing we're gonna do is take a nap. So it's hard for us to impress you. Basically, we've become Robotron. You remember Robotron when we were kids? 50 simple voice commands. He'd always run into the frickin' corner because you could never tell him how to make a left turn. But guys, we have become Robotron. That is how sad it has become. You know, we have got simple voice commands. You may recognize a few of them if you have a girl or a special lady friend that you want to invite to a movie and a massage sometime. You know, it's get this, carry that, let's watch The Notebook. But you know what, that's my time, and I gotta go because there's this party and there's this corner that I just gotta be quiet in. So thank you much.